So we have our bloodline ancestors, right? Our mother, our father's father, our father's mother, whatever. And goes back in terms of this biosuit bloodline where we connected with these parents. That is part of our ancestry. That's what we know best, right? We may know from a grandpa, a grandmother, a great grandmother. We can understand certain patterns and behaviors that we inherited from that. I focus on multidimensional, like the multidimensional part of energy healing. And what that means is when I am working with the ancestor piece, I am seeing our ancestry connected to our past lives and how that can be impacting us. I see how the elemental realm, the natural world, is impacted to our ancestry. You can have, if we start tracking through, let's say a connection to certain nature spirits, I can then start to see, wow, you were a fairy at one time, and here's a fairy lineage that's coming forward, and this was adopted. You adopted this behavior from this, and this is still carrying through with you to this day. Or let's say, and this is all like the multidimensional perspective, past lives, elemental beings, exospecies, starseed origins, where there's such a vastness of who we are beyond this 3D linear experience that we know of. And that work that you do, you can see it expands so far out. Our starseed origins, each of us have starseed origins. And if you read and connect with some of, let's say, indigenous text, ancient Egypt, you go with the Incas, with the Mayans, like in around the world, Sumeria, often in their texts, they talk about giants. They talk about star beings that gifted them technology to help support them in their civilizations. And that is a part of our origin, I believe. When I track into people's lineages, often I can see their ancestral star connections. So that's what I mean, that multidimensional perspective of how much we are related. Our DNA is directly connected to Pachamama, directly connected to the telluric realm, to that mineral that's sitting in the dirt. We are connected to that. We came from there. So that's where I'm saying, like, our ancestry. And when you really track into the spirit world, right, you can go on beyond the human spirit world experience